Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be flipping through some new arrivals, recently priced records, getting into some staff picks and YouTube questions. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise in. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Without further ado, let's get into the staff picks. I was playing this one a lot on, it was a hectic weekend, man. We had like some Strawberry Fest stuff, so I had to play some weirdo music. This is some good, I guess jazz fusion to an extent, but there's like some psychedelic moments on it, some jazz funk moments. Really nice. Unfortunately, not an album that's streaming anywhere. So if you want to get a kind of left of center jazz record that's not full on free jazz or full skronkin, has a little bit of groove to it, John Clemmer's, I think the 1970s Eruptions. That's the hit. And like sort of to the balance there, the yin and the yang. You know, you have to have some kind of freaky music and something that's really palatable. Anytime I get into the 80s Stranglers records, I got to give them a lot of listens when I play this one, quite a bit. If you have a cutoff date for Stranglers and like it's before Dreamtime, to kind of push those borders out a little, expand it a little, because this is an album I dig more and more every time I play it. And I play it a lot.
The yin and yang talk, and they have the same color palette.
There we go. Yeah, see? In your mind, there are two wolves.
True.
One of them's the Stranglers, the other's John Clemmer.
My pick is King Yellow Man. It's like 84. I tried to look into it. I don't think it's a compilation.
It's a full record.
Yeah, full record. And there's some like crazy fucking like songs on it.
Yeah, there's some kind of like, I mean, with a lot of guys that started to get international fame like that, it was kind of like tough to rein in the more pop tendencies, but I think that record does a really good job of having like kind of more commercial stuff with like, I don't, for lack of better words, like hardcore dance hall moments.
Yeah.
What were the moments that stuck out for you?
They're all kind of like, to me, it sounds like a standard Yellow Man song, but then there's one that I can't remember what it's called now.
There's that Calypso song.
Is it weird? Is it Calypso, or it just gets all like hard all of a sudden?
I forget. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, it's like, damn it.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember it.
I put the
Still a Lady is a good one. Still Be a Lady.
Oh yeah, I put What At on the jam of the day.
Is that the crazy one?
I don't think it's that crazy. It's just pretty straight. That's the most straightforward one, if anything. It's the one that's like conventional. Is this a Channel 1 joint? Yeah, I don't think this was recorded at Channel 1.
Dude.
But oh god, Bill Laswell plays bass. That's crazy. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Musicians on What At is Roots Radix, so that was probably the more like that's the conventional one. I know I'm more familiar with his earlier like Channel 1 stuff, which are all great, of course. But enough of that. Shall we get to ye old flip through?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what? Hold on. I'm really pretty proud of how the wall looks. You want to take a look at the wall?
Oh yeah.
When's our date to watch the Sparks movie?
Wednesday.
I cannot think of a place that will be more desolate. It's like empty places, 20,000 leagues beneath the sea.
Yeah.
A black hole in space.
Yeah.
The San Marcos Regal Cinema
10 o'clock showing.
9:50 p.m. showing of a Sparks documentary. So if anyone's listening, feel free to like pull a really funny prank and
show up.
I'm gonna be fucking riveted, but I'm a mark for shit like that.
Yeah, I think it should be fine for us.
Yeah,
I don't know if
delightful.
you're like some like guy that doesn't care about the Sparks and you're just going in. Realistically, I know nothing about like backstories.
Yeah.
I don't know like the Wikipedia pages of like their back.
I'd say I'm like pretty well versed in their catalog up to like the 80s or so, like all their 70s stuff. I've spent a lot of time with. That's a band. I mean, I'm going to watch a documentary about them because I'm a big enough of a fan, and I guess I just kind of like don't know enough about them to where it's interesting.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely don't know the whole story. But that's why you watch these documentaries. You get caught up.
Yeah.
It's the best movie documentary you've ever seen.
Movie documentary.
Favorite movie?
Like
your favorite documentary about a band. I'm sorry, I messed
about
up.
a band.
Or a music.
Same thing?
Favorite music documentary.
Yeah.
Behind the Music. VH1 classic albums.
VH1's Behind the Music. Anthrax remastered. No. My fake answer is.
Can I guess your real one?
Yeah, what's my real one?
Is it the X Japan one that was on Hulu forever?
Oh, I love that one.
That was a really good one, right?
That was a really good one. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah.
You say that, and I now remember. Oh God, that was a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
In my head now, I'm like thinking, oh, I get Thrash. I like a lot. I watched that a lot as a kid. Like studying up on all the show flyers that are showing up like on the screen. And like, oh, okay, that's what DRI is, or that's what corrosion of conformity is. That's cool. I don't know, man. X Japan is a good fucking answer.
Yeah.
Can I guess yours?
Blank.
The Making of the Black Album.
God, actually, fuck. You say that in jest. And now that I have to really confront the reality
True
of the situation,
feelings.
I have put way more views on Some Kind of Monster.
Yeah, Some Kind of Monster is a good one.
Many views on that, not to like have that be part of the conversation. And some of the guys are like, ha ha.
Yeah.
But at what point does it become a morbid fascination? Oh no, I mean, come on, it's decline of Western civilization.
One.
Has to be. YouTube comments. All right, we have some good ones. I'll start out with my favorites. Is someone saying something nice about me? The Block Bully says, "What's up? Best shop in North County, hands down. Take my money." See, if you think I'm above reading someone saying something nice to me, you're crazy. I'll take every compliment I can get in this cold, unforgiving earth. Anyways, the legend D Void hitting us with. He's asking about. What are some of those? How could anybody hate this albums? Like you're listening to a record and you're just like, I love it. How could anyone? Who could question the genius of this music? What's that for you?
On the top of my head, I have to say like Anthrax's Persistence of Time.
That is your all-time favorite album.
That is my favorite album. But then when you talk to like people that like Anthrax sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, I don't really like that album. I don't get it." It's like, come on, that's like for me, that's peak.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I love Among the Living and Spreading and State, but come on, man.
Yeah, but if we're talking like anyone, I mean, you can understand why like a grandma wouldn't like.
Yeah, I guess.
Any thing that's too loud or something.
Yeah, and that then they were
like universal, like a record you listen to where you're just like, this is for everyone. I'll let you think on it for a while. To me, because I've had some time to mull this over. I think like for the universal music, I don't know how this works out. Maybe I'm tripping and just annoying everyone when I play this music around, but I think it's like 80s pop hits are really like that's the easy soft lob. Who's coming over? My fucking my conservative Christian grandma, my fucking my young kids, my generational people from all over the place. What can you play? Play some fucking like 80s pop mix and like everyone gets along. I don't know why it works like that, but to me, from my experience, that's the most universal kind of music. I'd like to think that like, go with like a Stevie Wonder or like 70s kind of upbeat soul and stuff like that. That seems to work too. Because I think, but with that music, I think there's probably people that don't like it that just won't admit to it because it's so like critically exalted, that like even if they don't really like it or they think it's boring, they're not going to say anything because it's like, what are you going to fucking shit on fucking Curtis Mayfield or something? You're crazy. No one's doing that. But for personally, I guess like when I'm listening to like really like the top shelf A tier like roots reggae records, where it's like the lush production, like the vocal harmonies and stuff. I thought that music is like for everyone, like totally play that around anyone, anytime. But you realize a lot of people don't like reggae, and they will tell you they don't like reggae. Yeah. Just like no, and you're like no, but listen to this space that it's creating. Think about him at the controls doing this and that. Listen to those vocals. Listen to the dub without the vocals. It's just as weird as like liking metal or whatever weirdo music you like.
Yeah. And it's more like calming in a sense.
Yeah, but
it's not as harsh.
That's just a line, and some people are just like, no reggae.
Yeah.
Not me. If you're asking, like, yeah, I'm like, who could? If I'm playing Super Ape, it's just like, oh, this is the most popular music, obviously. But no, people don't like it. And finally, leaving with this is a good one. You ready?
Yeah.
Valley Girl asks, which '90s music genre is worse, third wave ska or nu metal?
Oh, nu metal.
Okay, so I like. If I were to want to listen to one, my problem with this is that unfortunately I like a lot of nu metal adjacent groups.
Yeah, I get it.
Prong is not entirely not nu metal.
Yeah.
And then like Machine Head, I think Burn My Eyes is the one I like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that record a lot. Or Fear Factory, have a good one. There's a lot, and then like from the hardcore side, like VOD or E-Town Concrete, even Marauder, arguably.
Yeah, you count them as.
I wouldn't, but they're not entirely dissimilar.
NU or NEW?
NU.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess so in that sense, and I don't like any. Like, I just don't like.
I don't like Mudvayne and.
Yeah, I don't like any proper nu metal, and I don't like any proper third wave ska.
Yeah.
I guess, but I guess you could play me if I. Well, yeah, I guess, but they're both kind of funny. Like if you're watching music videos or something.
Yeah, but if you're like in a car and it's just audio.
Yeah.
In my head, I'd rather listen to third wave.
I think here's the other thing to take into account.
Yes.
Third wave ska is it did its crime.
Yes.
It did its time.
Yes.
It has not morphed. It has not changed.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yes.
Nu metal has this weird mutation that still exists today, and is like, I think third wave ska people, if your fucking favorite band is Real Big Fish, like
Yeah.
you know that like you can't be like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't fuck with the Devil Ska and Me, or what's that?
Which one?
The Mighty Mighty Boston's album.
Yeah, the Devil Skull and
And Me, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, you're not like that's better than fuck Bob Dylan. Fucking no one's putting that up against that. Where with nu metal stuff, like there's some weird canonization happening. So the bottom line is that it's still annoying. And third, this is a hands down win. Nu metal is worse because it's still going.
Like, I don't know. As a guy that loved Slipknot, could never get into Deftones, but I could never get into adjacent Slipknot stuff.
Oh, like Stone Sour or something?
No, well, no, I could never do that.
Obviously.
But like if they were on tour with someone that was like the same, I could never.
Disturbed or.
Yeah, I could never get into Disturbed. There's like a lot. There's more.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Where like if you listen, there's a lot of third wave ska that I know of. It just sounds like garbage and it's really funny. Like I really like. I don't really like them. I like the band. I voted for Kodos.
Okay.
And they're like terrible, but it's like funny. I'll listen to that.
You're telling me I'm telling you one day like this, it's gonna be an art book or like a fucking blog or something is gonna exist cataloging like demo level CDR like regional nu metal bands from like 97 to 01 or something.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the fucking funniest thing you'll ever see.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be great.
It's out there, it exists. And in the same way that third wave ska exists like that.
I like the book. I like the art book of third wave ska.
Oh, a lot of like MS Paint cartoons.
Yeah, and they're like, not taking them so seriously. They're wearing like fucking checkered ties and stuff.
Yeah.
Like big old smiles.
Yeah.
Whereas like
the Cold Chamber knockoff bands.
Yeah, the nu metal guys are doing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
crazy in the fucking camera.
Yeah, a lot of tackle box piercings in the face.
I guess I don't know. I guess both would be
It's kind of a tie if you really think about it. So like the big bands are funny, the little bands are funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
So that I think is a wash.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm siding with third wave ska. There it is.
Same.
There it is. Also, the third wave ska kids in high school were cooler than the nu metal guys. Sorry.
Why, they're nicer?
Yeah, just nice folks. If you have any questions you would like to see addressed on next week's episode, leave a comment down below in the old YouTube channel and we'll get to them. As always, thanks for watching, Darman fam. Take her easy. Bye. Nu metal is worse.